if it's because a bunch of people I follow also crashed, but my list of followed channels suddenly emptied itself.
I'm thinking it's a Twitch problem.
Probably.
Well, we did pop back on live for a second, then it froze.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think we're back. It looks... Oh. Bit rate's in the Twitch. Okay, so we are back. How is the audio visual on your end, guys? Because, like, it didn't even tell me. Hey, everybody, I'm gonna check sound detector. Because, you know, maybe it'll tell me what's going on with Twitch. I don't expect it to, actually. But you never know.
Other people are still streaming, I think.
Okay. Alright. So we're clear. We're fine. We're gonna keep going. And I will recruit friends to help me stitch this together into one very pretty thing later. Alright. So. Ardso. And I've started making a home copy of the recording so we can, if things go wrong, keep going and then we'll post the VOD.
Yes.
So Ardso, you are secure, stable, comfortable. You have a letter in your pocket informing you that your brother is being an asshole. But you're used to that.
Is this Zerny?
No, not Zerny.
Which brother?
Please, I has that note. But where's the note? Note went away.
Is it Arnie or Zerdzo?
No, it's not Arnie or
that's
Zerdzo.
me.
It is... I have a lot of notes, guys. I have to go back through them.
Yeah.
Who starts with a K? What is your brother's name who starts with a K?
I have notes too. I should probably help.
Kazakh. There we go.
Yeah, okay. And Mahakam?
Yes. Kazakh is being an asshole. Mesmo is just being a dick because he's the clan elder, but Kazakh is being an actual asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd expect.
Now, refresh. So I wasn't Billy was not present when the portal pippity popped and they stepped into Banard. So was there communication?
Yes, there was a note left that that's how you got the description of the description of the words in my head. That's how you got the description of how to find this safe house.
But none of their characters told me why they were going there, to wait for them at the safe house, to go do. I can go do.
They said that they would meet you at the safe house in a couple hours.
Okay. Cool. Then Ardso, once at the safe house, once we get to the safe house and everyone's good and cared for, he's going to go find an apothecary.
Well, you have a lab downstairs in the basement.
Okay. I could have paid people for some goods, but I guess I can just take them.
I mean, he rolled really, really well. You may not have
Yep.
everything you want. You may need to go buy stuff, but you have.
Yeah.
It's a very well appointed lab in the basement.
Yeah, let's see what's cooking down
Okay.
there.
What are we looking? What are you attempting to make?
Replenish any sort of healing things, bandages, wraps, things like that he has used already, and personal things for his homemade salve. And I guess cooking ingredients.
Well, cooking ingredients are not in the apothecary lab. That's in the kitchen.
If you're a really good cook, they're in the apothecary lab.
So that's if you're a really bad cook, and we break those kind of cooks. But your solve and other things are all general healing and made from general ingredients. You don't have anything really weird in that, so I will say that you can get everything that you need.
Okay. Cool.
It's not like you're trying to make witcher potions or oils or anything like that.
Yeah, and what kind of equipment do they have down there?
It's good. It's mostly secondhand, but it's well maintained, well cleaned. It's not in any way, shape, or form the fanciest. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily find this is like a grade A lab at Novigrad University, or Oxenfurt University. But it's definitely a step above some of the stuff you had when you were living in the middle of the woods by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it would be useful in a pinch for sure. There's nothing I need to make right now, though. So, then I suppose I'm going to go where the best music is in town.
Ooh, the best music in town. Do you ask for directions from the household staff, or do you just go?
I am a dwarf.
You do not ask for directions. It's fine. Okay, I was giving options.
I appreciate it.
Look.
I know he breaks a lot of normal dwarven stereotypes, but not this one.
Don't make assumptions. But as you real dwarves never get lost.
That's right, Kai.
Really? I'm sure there's an individual. His name, first name starts with a T. His last name starts with O. That will definitely deny that statement. But so roll me streetwise.
Yes.
Because I just want to also point out that you have 3 luck points from chat. I've gifted you guys.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to need them because this is going to be an amazing roll.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it absolutely will. Oh, 24. That's not bad, actually. You crit and then only got a 1 on the crit dice.
Oh, crit!
And then bonus 1. That's okay. With a 24, it's easy to find. You do manage to actually find... Oh, what's the name? Hold on. Simon, what's the name of the brothel?
The Passiflora?
Thank you. Right? That's...
No, wait. That's
no.
the Passiflora is the brothel in Novigrad.
Yeah, that's in Novigrad.
Oh, that's right.
You want the one in Beauclair?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Wiki. I don't think it's L'Assommoir.
No, that L'Assommoir is the working
Bells of
acrostic.
Beauclair?
Yeah, no, the Bells of Beauclair. Where do the Bells of Beauclair work, though?
I think it's the brothel.
Yeah, no, I thought the Bells. No, the Bells are the women.
The Bells of Beauclair is a brothel located in the port of
Okay,
Beauclair,
yeah,
Toussaint.
I mean, it's yes.
I bet there's still bells.
Yeah, and it's managed
But-
by Madame Isabel. Yeah, okay. So, and then there are 3 unnamed courtesans who are called the Bells of Beauclair. Sorry. Look, I'm not as up on my. I've
Look,
been...
I went to the brothel a lot in The Witcher 3, so, you know.
You do mind. You managed to find the Bells of Beauclair. It is a very fine. Now, admittedly, it is a brothel. It's a very fine brothel. Madame Isabel isn't alive yet. She won't be born for another 200 years almost.
Yeah, a couple hundred.
It's complicated. But there's a very fine madam. It's a little nicer than it is in Blood and Wine. The paint is newer, but that's about it. It hasn't changed. You can hear the strumming of fine music. And you hung out with Eleanor enough on the 2 weeks journey to Matina that you can at least discern with your ear really good performances, decent performances, and oh my god, run screaming performances. Or even those, I have to be really, really drunk for this to make sense performances. Those are an entirely different genre and not being played at the Bells of Beauclair. But you do get a very fine, you can hear really kind of good music coming from the brothel.
All right,
And
well,
number of-
let's hop on in then.
Oh, we're going to the brothel. Okay, good. I can pull up the map for Bells of Beauclair. Hi. What are we doing? Where are we going? What? You're making your way inside. It is... multi-story, 3-story building. There are the large bells of themselves that kind of hang out over the street. Large, and by large I mean like cathedral bell, like size bells that kind of hang out, or 2 of them, one on either side, that hang over the front of the street from the 3rd floor. There's bougainvillea climbing up the side in reds and pinks and purples of this whitewashed and plastered building with this dark terracotta tiled roof. A number of balconies with red drapery hanging over it. The inside is appointed with mostly reds with gold touches here and there. The walls are plaster, and it strikes you that there's less sound reverberation, mostly because the walls are plastered instead of, wood. It's a lot nicer area than you would have expected for a brothel.
Arjo's gonna stand right outside, and is there like a sign that says Bells of Beauclair?
I mean, there's like the bells themselves that are kind of the sign.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those. They're equal
Yep.
opportunity. They don't turn the illiterate away.
All right, let's is there someone standing at the door, lingering about up front, or
there's a small vestibule, and there's a very nondescript woman in a blue dress that's very almost sedate for the location. Her hair is pulled back in a very intricate single braid, kind of like a very, very complex French braid that kind of braided into itself. And it hangs almost, even braided, hangs like to the middle of her back. This long, dark, almost black hair. human, she will merely raise an eyebrow and say, "And how may I help you, knights?"
I'm just about town, exploring, getting a feel for the area. This building just stuck out to me, with the bells and all.
And what sort of pleasure would Monsieur like? Music, entertainment, accompaniment.
All of those sound quite nice. I'm just trying to take a break from things at the moment. I guess I would start with the drink if you have them in there. I don't know. I can't see on the inside. Do you have?
Oh, we have a very fine bar. There's, of course, more private and prefer male, female, human, and other if you desire. Would Monsieur need a massage, perhaps?
Well, now that you mention it, the massage would sound pretty good.
And she
And-
is going to evaluate you. Because she is the Madam of Brothel.
And I want to also counter roll to see if I can recognize her evaluating me.
Go right ahead.
Would that be
That would be
deduction?
human
Human
perception.
perception.
Yeah, it's gonna be human. It's basically human perception roll off here. But
My best skill. Just chill, you're in a Brenna.
she's, you know, she's the Madam of Brothel. She's trying to 21. She's 17. You can definitely get the feel of evaluation, but it's not the evaluation that you get. You're not sure 100% what she's doing, but it doesn't feel negative the way you sometimes get when you're a dwarf walking into human settlements because they're snooty humans. But she kind of turns and looks you up and down. Monsieur, we can find you a very good masseuse. I have some very fine liqueurs that I think would meet with your palates. And I know that, well, perhaps some fine music and a very relaxing evening is just what Monsieur needs tonight.
Oh, and I would like to be forward here. I do not have an abundance of coin, but what I do have are skills that you or your friends might need.
But of course, Monsieur. Always. This way, please.
Okay. I'll kind of like strut towards the door a little bit.
And she will lead you down the small, narrow hallway that opens onto this stairwell that goes up. And she leads you up past the second floor to the third floor, down the hallway to a room with a, this porcelain tub sunk in. You can feel like the heat from the floors as you walk on it. That's got this nice tile floors and terracotta. There's this kind of low bed, more circular and slightly oversized, filled with pillows, and you can just see the light steam emerging from the bath. And it's like, I will have your entertainment provided momentarily, Monsieur. And she will walk out, leaving you in this room. There's a very nice, very fluffy robe that's behind the back, resting in the room. Towels. You hear the light strains of relaxing music coming through. That level of not quite spa music, but just like a step just above that.
Michael Bolton.
Yeah. But not Michael Bolton.
Without the voice.
Mm-hmm. almost Kenny G sax.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then, you know,
So you said there was like it's like like hot
sunken-
water.
a sunken hot tub with hot water,
Yeah.
and you can kind of it's like a tile floor around it, and there's like little rock formations to make it look kind of cool. You know, it's almost like you hear, you know, Peter Cetera without the vocals. Very relaxing. We're gonna take a moment and leave Ardzo to relax and enjoy and begin his relaxation, and we're going to skip over to quite a few miles north.
Non-relaxed people.
Not relaxed people. In what will become Kedwin. In the towers of Banard. Hey. Wanna see a thing?
Or
There's a Banard.
oh boy, like so beautiful. Look at the floor tile. It's just Oh, why'd they have to break all the beds?
Not all of
Man.
them, but yeah, most of them. You know, it was almost like they were looking for somebody. But
What? They pulled the ring wraiths from the Fellowship of the Ring and just went stab happy on all the beds? Oof.
you know, perhaps.
Oof.
Cool.
That's rough.
So, as you see, you emerge from this standing portal here. This ritual
That standing
room.
portal.
Yeah, that's standing
Beautiful.
portal right
Boop.
there. Yep. Where would you
Oop.
like to start? What would you like to do? Oh, and I feel like we need a music change.
Oh, are you sure? I feel like we could just meander through the, the ruins of Banard like this. No?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
That was-
Okay, but this is like my favorite track, so I can't be mad.
It is one of my favorites as well.
Alright, so Kazan, where should we begin for the polite looting?
The most important part is to try to get most of the knowledge, all the magical research.
Hmm.
Things that I'm not trying to keep any of Banard's secrets secret, but I feel like that there's some stuff in here that could be looted by less magically inclined people, sold to others. And
I'm not questioning why we are doing this. I'm just saying, where should we begin?
That's it. Yeah.
Then do you want to lead the way, or shall I? You don't have to explain yourself to me.
We'll start with the library.
All right. Would you like me in front, or would you like to lead the way?
Up to you. You are, I guess, more adept than I am at not being heard, I think. Right?
I am quiet, probably. All right.
Then I'll let you go first. I'll
Just
follow behind.
tell me when
actually.
to turn.
Hmm? Yeah.
So you enter these, and this.
I don't know which door to leave, so I'm just assuming this one.
There are two doors. You can go through either.
Yeah. Kadera knows this place. She doesn't. She's just like,
Yeah.
door. Let's go.
Yes.
And she will stealth, like he suggested. That is a wise suggestion.
Then please go ahead and roll that stealth.
17.
Okay, thank you. Is anyone else stealthing? Just so I know.
Yanto probably is. By probably, I mean 100% definitely is.
Yes, Yanto is stealthing. I will roll Yanto's stealth, and then we make a determination, and then I will have an thing to enter.
This looks magic-y. Oh my gosh,
Wow.
I win!
You do. Okay, so good numbers, good to know by.
Yep.
So you make your way through the door to the left, and you realize that these are all towers that have kind of been conjoined into one, like with one central hall between them, but they're mostly towers. And there are a number of rooms in each of these towers that are kind of all like office/bedrooms put together by, you know, general location. More like almost as if the people who are involved are, you know, they're each have their own rooms, but they're kind of like conjoined so that you can have free flow of knowledge, is what people said, but let's be honest, that wasn't really what was going on. There were other things flowing freely. Welcome
I'm
to
sure
Banner.
there were.
You went robot for me. What did you say? Something.
There was
flowing
other
freely?
things free flowing at Banard
Oh,
other than
okay,
knowledge.
okay.
It was a sex joke.
Look. I make no judgments. It's Banard.
Yeah.
Because Trooper isn't here yet, when I know that he would have to roll for practice paranoia, I will
Paranoia.
roll for
Just
him.
roll it for him. Cool. Sounds great.
Cool.
Brenna says, is this tower of us exploring, or should we go to the main hall?
I'd rather we be thorough.
So
So
explore everything.
just out of